Are you feeling a bit off lately, but can't quite put your finger on what it is? It's easy to brush off little changes in our body as nothing to worry about. But did you know that there could be hidden early signs of cancer that we often ignore, thinking they're just part of aging or temporary health issues? What if we told you that noticing these symptoms early could literally save your life? Stick with us as we uncover the 8 early warning signs of cancer that everyone should know. Early detection is one of the most powerful weapons in the fight against cancer. And yet, so many of us go through life without paying attention to the subtle hints our bodies give us. You see, cancer doesn't always show up with the classic symptoms we expect sometimes, it's much more subtle. So, if you've been feeling like something's off and can't explain it, now is the time to listen to your body. Let's dive into some of these often overlooked early signs of cancer. 1. Unexplained weight loss, the silent red flag. One of the first things that can point to cancer is unexpected weight loss. We all know that weight loss from dieting or exercise is a positive change, but losing weight without any effort or reason can be a huge warning sign. When your body starts shedding pounds without your consent, it could be a signal that something inside is out of balance. Cancer cells demand an enormous amount of energy to grow and multiply, so your body might burn off fat and muscle, leading to sudden weight loss. It can happen with cancers like pancreatic, stomach, lung, or esophageal cancer, and it's often one of the first signs you'll notice. If you've dropped a significant amount of weight in a short period of time without trying, it's time to check in with your doctor. Now, think about this for a second. Weight loss sounds harmless, right? But when it's unexplained, it's your body telling you something is wrong. Don't just write it off as getting older or stress from life. Pay attention, because it might just be your first clue to something more serious. 2. Persistent fatigue, when your energy drops for no reason. We've all been there, feeling tired after a long day at work or a restless night of sleep. But what if this fatigue doesn't go away, no matter how much you rest? If you're suddenly finding it impossible to get through the day without feeling completely wiped out, it could be more than just lack of sleep. Persistent fatigue can be an early sign of many cancers, including leukemia, colon cancer, or ovarian cancer. The fatigue isn't just your usual tiredness, it's an overwhelming sense of exhaustion that doesn't improve with sleep. You might notice that even your normal daily activities, like getting out of bed or climbing a set of stairs, seem impossible. This kind of fatigue occurs because cancer cells are using up more energy than normal cells, and your body is working overtime to keep up. If this constant tiredness is interfering with your everyday life, it's time to take notice. Fatigue can easily be blamed on a busy lifestyle or lack of sleep, but when it starts to take over your life and no amount of rest helps, it's time to think deeper. This isn't just being tired, this could be your body sending an urgent message. 3. Changes in skin, unexplained growths or moles. The appearance of new moles or changes to existing ones on your skin should never be ignored. Skin cancer is one of the most common forms of cancer, and spotting it early can significantly increase your chances of successful treatment. But it's not just melanoma you should be worried about. Changes in your skin could indicate other forms of cancer as well. Take a good look at your skin regularly, especially in places where the sun doesn't shine. A mole that changes color, shape, or size could be a sign of skin cancer. Even a mole that starts to itch or bleed can indicate something sinister brewing beneath the surface. Other warning signs include yellowing skin, unusual redness, or bruising that won't heal. These might not always be obvious, but they could be your skin's way of giving you the early warning you need. 4. Unexplained pain, when pain won't go away. Cancer can sometimes manifest as persistent pain that doesn't seem to have a clear cause. It's not unusual to experience aches and pains from time to time, but when that pain becomes chronic or is linked to unexplained conditions, it's important to pay attention. Cancer cells can press against nerves or bones, causing deep, unexplained pain. For example, someone with bone cancer may experience a constant aching in a specific area, while those with abdominal cancers like pancreatic cancer might feel vague but persistent pain in their stomach or back. This pain often doesn't respond to typical treatments like over-the-counter painkillers, and it persists for weeks or even months. Don't dismiss pain that lingers without a clear reason. Your body could be trying to tell you something. 5. Persistent cough or hoarseness, the signs you shouldn't ignore. A persistent cough that lasts for weeks could be more than just a lingering cold. In fact, it's one of the most common early signs of lung cancer. If you find yourself coughing up blood or if your voice becomes hoarse without an obvious reason, this could indicate something much more serious. A chronic cough, especially one that worsens over time, should be evaluated by a medical professional. The coughing might be due to lung cancer or even cancers in other areas that have spread to the lungs. If you have a hoarse voice that doesn't go away, it could be linked to throat cancer or vocal cord issues. Whatever the cause, a persistent cough should never be ignored, especially if it's paired with other symptoms. It's easy to brush off a cough, especially during cold and flu season, but if that cough sticks around and gets worse, it's a sign that your body needs attention. Don't let this seemingly small symptom slide under the radar. 6. Difficulty swallowing, a painful red flag. Swallowing is a simple, everyday action that we rarely think twice about until it becomes a problem. Difficulty swallowing, known as dysphagia, is a serious symptom that could be linked to cancers in the throat, esophagus, or stomach. When food or liquids start to get stuck in your throat or it becomes painful to swallow, it could be your body signaling a problem. In the early stages of these cancers, the difficulty swallowing might only happen occasionally, but it can worsen over time. If you've been experiencing this discomfort regularly or have noticed unexplained weight loss in addition to difficulty swallowing, this could be a sign that cancer is present. 7. Changes in bathroom habits, what your body is trying to tell you. A sudden change in your bathroom habits can be one of the first signs that something is wrong. Whether it's frequent urination, constipation, diarrhea, or blood in your stool or urine, these are symptoms you should not ignore. They could be signs of colorectal, bladder, or kidney cancer. For example, if you find yourself running to the bathroom more often than usual or feeling the urge to go but nothing comes out, it could be a sign of a bladder issue. Blood in your stool, or sudden changes in your bowel movements could point to colon cancer. Even something as seemingly simple as blood in your urine can be a major red flag for bladder or kidney cancer. Your bathroom habits are an essential indicator of your overall health, so don't ignore any unusual changes. 8. Unexplained bleeding or bruising, something isn't right. If you're suddenly experiencing unexplained bleeding or bruising, it's time to get checked out. This is a symptom that can point to several types of cancer, including leukemia or liver cancer. Unexplained bleeding can occur in your gums, nose, or even from areas you wouldn't expect. Bruising easily or seeing bruises that appear without any apparent reason is also a concern. Blood cancers, like leukemia, can cause abnormal bruising because they affect the blood's ability to clot properly. If you've noticed that you're getting bruises for no reason or are bleeding from areas like the nose or gums, make sure to talk to a healthcare professional immediately. It's easy to dismiss a bruise or small bleed, thinking it's just part of life. But when the bleeding is random and frequent, it's a sign that something bigger could be brewing inside your body. Your health is too important to ignore these signs. Remember, cancer doesn't always show up with obvious signs. In fact, many of the symptoms we've talked about today can be subtle and easily ignored. But if you catch them early, you're giving yourself the best shot at treatment and recovery. Don't let these early warning signs slide. Take charge of your health today and keep an eye on any changes your body is telling you about. Share this video with your friends and family because knowing these signs could save someone's life. Stay safe, stay aware, and don't miss these early cancer signs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our health tips. Stay tuned for more valuable health insights.